Florida man tried to break into a Space Force base in a stolen truck to warn the government about a war between aliens and Chinese dragons.
That is outstanding. Please tell me more.
Well, as I scroll down his name was Corey Johnson, 29, of Ocala, Florida. I think that's how you say it.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, he was arrested on Friday. His arrest affidavit noted that he stole a 2013 Ford F-150 3 days before arriving to the Patrick Space Force base located in Brevard County. According to the affidavit, Johnson said he was ordered by President Biden, in his head, of course, to steal the truck and drive it to the Space Force base to warn the government about U.S. aliens fighting with Chinese dragons. So not only are they aliens, they're U.S. aliens.
So United States aliens.
Yes. Well,
fighting Chinese dragons.
Well, they've aliens that have probably been given citizenship.
Right. Yep. So they've come here. They've given citizenship. That's a movie right there.
Yeah.
Aliens come here looking for a planet to live and say, yes, you can stay. Having said that, we do have a problem with these Chinese dragons that are now invading, and so they gave them citizenship, and so they can then march out against these Chinese dragons. Now, how big would you think those Chinese dragons are?
Well, there's a picture, and it's the old school, like the end of Shang-Chi.
Yeah. So like a Shang-Chi style.
But it is literally blowing fire on UFO, like the classic UFO.
Yeah. So right now, aliens from another planet have decided to help humanity, particularly the US. But obviously, if you save the US, you save the world. Apparently, that's just that's how movies tell me that happens.
Yeah.
And they're now fighting against Chinese dragons. Now, here's the thing that I have to wonder: did China awaken the dragons to fight, or did the dragons just awaken themselves, look around at the world that they live in, and decide that we have to destroy it all and start again? This is now, Jamie, if you were shooting this film, which angle would you take for this movie?
I think I'd play the Godzilla angle, but with the Chinese dragon, so they've been dormant.
Yep.
And something happened to set them
off. So you
off.
wouldn't want to have a Chinese sscientist bring one up that's frozen and go, "We can control it. I know we can," and then
that works too.
Shit! Now we go would you go? We can control it. We'll harness the full powers of dragons.
No, that's cliche, but cliche is proven to work. Star Wars. If you do Star Wars right,
yes,
you give the people what they want, and then they enjoy it. And then there's a handful of people that go, "That's so derivative," but they're so few that the whole world goes, "Yeah."
As I say with those things, people say "Oh my god, it's so derivative, so unoriginal." If you walk into a restaurant and you sit down and go, and basically, let's say there's a big sign that says Lucas Steakhouse, known for the greatest cuts of prime rib and Wagyu beef in the universe. You sit down and you go, "I'm so excited," and then all of a sudden they bring out this plate of chicken and go, "Here you go." You'd sit there and go, "The fuck?" They're going, "I was like, did I subvert your expectations by giving you something different?" It's like, no, you are known for this. I came for prime cut rib. Give me my goddamn prime cut rib. Much like you mentioned, it might be seen as derivative, but god damn it, sometimes that's good. It's sometimes good to know what you're going to get in something. Actually, in anything, you reorder a package. If you ordered a package from Amazon and it was a completely different item, you'd be like, Amazon, this is not what I ordered. But don't you feel special? I've subverted your expectations. No, really. I ordered something. I want to get the thing I ordered.
Yeah. Well, a couple of weeks ago, the mailman subverted our expectations by putting our parcel on our neighbor's door and our neighbor's parcel on our door.
Oh,
I was just like, whoa.
Subverting your expectations. Interesting.
Yeah.
You know that he should get a Hollywood job with that kind of level of subversion. Yeah. So we're saying the Chinese government wakes them up by accident.
Accident in quotations.
Yeah. Now they probably think they're just roaring dragons, like uncontrollable, but these are obviously intelligent celestial beings, and they start talking to each other, and they go, "Hey, what has happened to the world? What is this TikTok I hear about?" And they look at it and go, "What is this? Only fans?" As they're going on the internet, going, "What is wrong with society?" And then that's when they decide, we are going to destroy it and start again.
So just by looking at those two things,
those two things alone,
they don't look at the inflation. They don't look at government overreach.
Nope.
TikTok.
Those two items. It is those two things that they go, well, I like
to think that a dragon goes on OnlyFans and he goes, "There's no fans on here. I want to see those Chinese fans."
No, maybe, yes, no. So the dragon was looking for a great way to get good fans and found the website, OnlyFans. Ooh. But then the dragon said to himself, no wonder why humanity has fallen. It is too easy to see boob. And we all know the harder it is to see boob, the greater the man's achievement. This world needs to be purged. And then that's when, then that will start the war between humanity and the dragons.
Yeah.
Obviously, the first fight, we sent out our fancy F-22 Raptors and F-35 from Lockheed Martin, and they get absolutely destroyed because you know what? They're mythical ancient dragons of magic. So, they're going to win that fight. And that's when we deploy the aliens.
Yeah. And which is interesting because they've been trying to hide the aliens and the truth about the aliens for so long. Mm-hmm. Now they're just like, just let them loose. Let them all loose.
Oh my God. We have to, if this was a movie, you have to have the dude go like, let them fight. Let them fight.
Yes. But you know what'll happen?
What?
Is the Chinese dragons and the aliens will see past their differences.
Oh no.
And then turn on big government.
Turn on the government and destroy them. Oh my. Yes, they might have the question like, why are we fighting?
Because the dragons and the aliens are both dormant libertarians.
The libertarians.
You have awoken the libertarian dragon.
Oh, that, you know what? Either way, I think that's one. We read that story and go, that's silly. But it could be true. You don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna put it past. The only thing that I don't believe in that story is that Joe Biden was coherent enough to give him a command. But apart from that, everything else was somewhat believable.
Unless the guy was just reading Joe Biden's teleprompter.
True.
Or he learned he learnt to translate the
Shut him in for pressure. He learned oh my God,
he learned Bidenese.
He learned the code and read it and he's got this giant whiteboard with all these pictures attached to it, and with red strings connected all. And
what's that thing he said? He said the source of America or Americans are.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, well, there's the
yeah, but what he really was talking about was U.S. aliens fighting Chinese dragons.
That was his code. Yes,
that was the code.
Broken here today, folks.
Maybe that was the head dragon's name. Maybe the head dragon's name is for pressure. Maybe that's his name.
No, it was an activation code.
Oh,
and this guy was like a sleeper agent, just waiting to be activated,
waiting for the code to send him on his most important mission.
And what makes it even better is Joe Biden accidentally said it and he didn't know what he's saying.
So he strung a bunch of syllables together, and in this sheer coincidence,
yes,
happened to that was the activation code for the dragons. Brilliant.
Stumbling upon it accidentally.
It's believable. Jamie, I think You know, I think that your movie is 100% a believable work of art.